Okay, and back we are once more with Brutal Ultimate Doom. Become Hauffman. We're currently on the 4th level of the 4th episode, named Unruly Evil. Last episode, mind you, of the game. So, we went over that first area there, and here we are. We were actually looking at these different textures on the wall, and wonder if there will be some sort of ambush coming out of that. Even though now I realize one thing. Actually, it's even a curiosity for you. So the Doom engine is so old, or it's old, yeah. So it cannot actually, it does not allow for paths to overlay each other. Yes, for let's say, you cannot make two-story buildings, for an example. You cannot make a corridor on the second floor. Yes, you cannot make floors at all. Yeah. So if you have this corridor down here, you cannot make a room over it because the engine does not support. What the hell is that? The engine. Look who is in here. So this is the feet. These are the feet of the. You can see that the feet of the pink is in there. So even though you cannot make a room over this corridor, the Doom's engine does not support that. This wall here is a little bit thick. Yes, in a way that you can fit some enemies in here, and that will certainly unleash some ambushes on us. Even though I could actually, yeah, cheat my way here and I could kill. Yeah, this pink is in the wall here. Yeah, I killed him there. I'm not going to do that because it's just apparently it's only 3 pinkies. Can you see that? Now we can see the blood here. He's dead now. Yeah, yeah. Alright. It happens because the kick that the Brutal Doom mod added has a longer or further range, or it has a different range from the other weapons. So while I cannot hit them with the punch, the kick has a better range, so we can actually kill them through the wall. That's not supposed to happen, I guess, but it does happen. Yeah, but it does happen, yeah, so whatever. I'm going to pretend it's not the case and not abuse that. Because it's only 3 pinkies anyway. So any ambush here, even though apparently there is a secret there. I don't know how to get to it. I could jump just in there, but I'm sure a teleport will take us there. Perhaps this one? Not really. So how the hell, let's get this fixed in here. So how the hell, well, later on eventually we're going to find out about that, I'm guessing. Right, let's just try and get, wait, what? This wasn't open, was it? No, it opened now. So, yeah, while this one is actually not going to open with an ambush because it's an elevator, and this one will. This one was also not really an ambush, but a room that has the red key inside. How convenient is that? And something bad will happen because we have that thing in there, right? Telling us that an enemy will probably come out of this. Let's see if that's, yeah, let's give those guys. Oh, who's in there? I thought it was going to be something. Oh, the pinks are free now. I thought it was going to be like, I don't know, a Baron of Hell perhaps, for like more than just one Baron of Hell here. Because when there's this picture here, it usually means there are some dangerous enemies around, like some bosses and stuff. But actually, it was just a normal ambush, yes, compared with compared to what we've seen on the game so far. Let me see. There's some secrets around. Let me see. There are. Okay, this is this area here. This is behind the red door, right? Yeah. There is 2. Yeah. Do you see here? There's actually something different here. I don't know, probably another secret that we are going to find eventually is, I don't know, something like that. Perhaps like that. Wow, my aim was really bad there. Yeah, speaking about eventually, did he come down? Yeah, he did come down. Speaking about eventually, there we go. We found another secret here. We're gonna give to. Jesus Christ, I guess stop finding these secrets by accident like that. Even though I was actually kind of this is a way to find secrets which I already knew about. Yeah, sometimes these fireplaces, or I don't know, these holes in the wall are sometimes one of the weird ways, yes, to find secret. Actually, this is not. It's actually kind of a hint because you can see that this fire is different from all the other fires. So. Yeah, even though I did not know about that secret there, I suspect that I know it is probably going to sound like a weird theory, but perhaps I have played this game before, yes, and while I did not remember that secret consciously, perhaps my subconscious knew about that secret, yes. That's why I actually keep finding these secrets by accident, like I've been doing so far. But anyway, there we go. That's actually the last two secrets for the map. There's something behind me. Oh yeah, this is another fireplace here. But how do you get there then? It's not even a secret there, but there are some goodies there. Oh, it's only some health packs, but what's the point of this then? That's awkward. Is there anything here, like any way to get here? No, there's some health packs, but it's about it. I don't know what's with these columns here. Anyway, so it's not a secret, let's not bother with it then. We have more than enough to care about in the game already. What do we have in here? Oh, there's a guy in there. Let's get rid of him. Anyone? There's another one in there. Did I get him? I don't know, my aim's pretty bad so far. Come on, get out of there. Yeah. There we go, finally. There might be another one that there's another one there. There was... I'm not supposed to jump here, but whatever. And what's with this lava? Oh, look at that. There's another NPC to help us there. Let's get in there and save him. Ooh, two guys with chain guns. That's something special, isn't it? Yeah, two guys with chain guns. Even though they don't really last long. Actually, the first guy I found actually is actually lasting far more than he should have lasted. He should be dead by now already. Let's see, two teleports. One is a bit darker than this one. Let's go for the darker one, but be ready for... Okay, so... Oh yeah, this is that area up here. Let's see what does this do. Oh, let's give something else. Open it. Oh, some freaking tactics in there. That's good. Come on guys, start spinning those guns. Well, put that to use, spinning the barrel and spitting bullets at the enemies. Don't stand there doing nothing. Not you. If it was a guy with a rifle, I wouldn't bother much, but the guy with a chain gun has to shoot at something. Alright, so while this open, I suppose the same will happen at that side. Let's try and check it. Yeah, some guys will yeah, more crocodiles coming out of those. 3 guys with goddamn chain guns. What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Yes, goddamn Death Squadron here. Eliminating all of these freaking demons. Oh yeah, we are done here, so let's go for the next level. Yes, nothing else for us. Well, let's get back to the topic, as I was telling you. So we were talking about how the game does not get you by the hand, and while doing so, I was telling you how the game does not get you by the hand, and how it was something good, right? Oh, look at that freaking... Look the shit up. What? God damn it, it's really hard to blow up this freaking... Let's get rid of it. Come on, shoot. Yeah, I was clicking and it wasn't shooting for whatever reason. Yeah, I was telling you that while the fact that the Doom does not get you by the hand is something good, right? But on the other hand, you need balance, yes. You cannot go crazy about it. Because, is there a secret there? I wonder, even though it's going to hurt me. Yeah, no secrets. Perhaps in here, I don't know, let's check what's in here. So it's, yeah, let's get going. While, it's a good thing, there's need for balance, yes. You cannot go, you cannot go too crazy about it. Why are you shooting that now? There are more guys there. You cannot go too crazy about it, because you cannot just forsaken the player entirely, yes, or ignore the player entirely and leave him. Dude, stop it. God damn it. More guys in here. Okay, I shouldn't be jumping like that because it's kind of cheating, but whatever. It just won't stop shooting unless it kills whatever is in there. Let's not pick this now. Perhaps there would be a super armor here or somewhere. What's in here? Oh, there's a guy in there. Did I hit him? No, I think he's behind a column of... No, it's not 15. There we go. No, I got them. Really just blew myself up there. And he's still freaking alive. God damn it. Just die. Is he dead? I think now he's dead. Oh, there's another one in there. Let's blow up that freaking barrel too, just to make sure whatever's in there is now dead. There we go. Did they die? I think I heard some enemies. Let's try and kill those guys. Yeah, there were some barrels there too, so let's go. More enemies anywhere around? What are you shooting at? You're shooting down the floor or something. Anyone else alive here? No, let's give... I don't know, I think there's a... Oh, there was some... Who's shooting me now? Yeah, there was some lost souls in there apparently. Thank you for telling me, because you can see through walls, which I can't do so. Unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know, perhaps how much depends on how much you like to have advantage over the enemies. Let's give those guys some rockets. That sounds very careful with... Oh, I almost blew myself. Yeah, he died because he just did not worry about dodging at all. I just got the guy's legs off. I do believe so. And let's do that. Why not? Too bad. Yes, it was very useful with the chain gun, but on the other hand, if he did not live that long, it's probably because he wasn't that good after all. Anyway, so I was saying that there's need for balance, right? And the reason why I believe that's the case is because I was watching a friend playing a Korean horror game which has some puzzles on it. It's not only the case for Korean puzzle games. Like, it's very common for Japanese games to have puzzles which really do not help the player at all, or kind of even make the player get stuck. Yes, on the game. So games like Silent Hill and Resident Evil are filled with... did you hear something? Are filled with puzzles of that sort, yes, where the puzzle doesn't really make sense, yes, and you have to figure it out, and usually you get yourself stuck, yeah, on the game, because you just don't know what to do and how to do it. Even though there are some tips of what you should be doing, how the puzzle works, it's not really something obvious, let's say. It's not something intuitive, let's say. Now I can't really think of an example for that. Actually, I think I kind of have an I remember more or less what was the example for this game I was watching my friend play on a console called White Day. He was then trying to figure this puzzle where there was some pictures on the wall, right? Well, the problem, the puzzle, let's say, itself was actually a drawer which he could not open, yes. And while one would think it would require a key, that's not really the case, yes. The solution for that puzzle was actually to play around with some picture of some professors that were on the wall or something like that. So you had to place it in a specific order in order to open... who's in here? You have to place it on a specific order in order to open the... Let's just go for the shotgun. Have to place those pictures in a specific order in order to open the drawers. Now, how does that make any sense? How does that actually work? Yeah, I mean, for Western people at least, it really does not make any sense. I don't know if that makes any sense for Orientals or people that live on the Orient. What's the contrary of Eastern? Yes, Eastern people. I don't know if that makes any sense for Eastern people, but certainly it does not make any sense for Western people. So, how exactly messing around with picture? There are some guys in there. That guy saw me, I think. Let's give him... no grenades left. Let's blow that up. Did that hit me actually? And let's try and blow that barrel. Well, it didn't quite work, but it got into... Oh, there's a freaking lost souls in there. How exactly the messing with the picture will open the garden drawer? How are they both connected? Yes, I mean, it would make sense if we were exploring like a temple, right, or something which has hidden mechanics on the walls or something. But a freaking school, yes, they were in a freaking school, by the way. That doesn't make any sense at all. Why is it the case? Yes, why is the game the puzzle like that? It's not intuitive. It does not make sense at all. Wasn't there another? Yeah, let's try and open first this because I think this red door here leads to, yeah, this corridor here, which said, where the hell did you come from? Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, so this is the kind of puzzle which I think is a bad puzzle. Just blow that freaking. Yeah, fight each other. no, you fight the freaking invisible pink. I mean, I'm just interested to see who will win there. You have to come down to bother me. Come on, guys, duke it out. I want to see who is going to win. There's another one there. Actually, he won. the invisible pinky actually won against the dark soul, the lost soul. That's actually because the lost soul could fly, and well, his AI was not that good apparently. What do we have in here? Oh, it's an area. See, and there's a guy with. Anyone else behind me? No. Oh, look at who's in there. Am I going to blow myself up if I use the rockets in here? God damn it. It's not working out for me. Let's get out of here. Oh, there's someone down there too with throwing fireballs at me. So actually, while in my opinion, of course, these Japanese or even the Korean games have some bad puzzles, in my opinion, of course. A good example of a game with proper puzzles, which actually doesn't really take the player by the hand, yes, but did I see something moving? Like this piece of meat here? That was awkward. A good example would be Portal, yes. Portal game has, I think, some very good... Yeah, just don't bother me. Some very good puzzles, yes. It actually doesn't really lead the player by the hand, even though it's pretty much like a corridor. Wow, really got myself hurt there. It's like a who's not hitting me? This side. Yeah, right here. Yeah, there goes your lag, mate. So while it doesn't really lead you by the hand, but there's not much to it yet. There's no way for you to stray, yes, from the main path, because it's like a corridor which you have to follow in order to get to from one area to the other. Let's call it a corridor shooter, yes, even though Doom is actually a corridor shooter and you can kind of get yourself lost. Well, I have to backtrack sometimes, yes. So, but their puzzle is actually very well designed. Look at this. This is good stuff right here. I'm not going to pick it up now, though, am I? I'm gonna wait to use a little more health before. Yeah, there's one stop dead. He just fell on the floor, yeah. There's some guys in there too. Ooh, there's I think I'm missing all the shots. So yeah, we cannot be too extreme. Get out of face. We cannot be too extreme about the idea of not leading the players by the hand. Yes, you have to give the least of leading to the player. Yes, if you are to let's get out of this. Let's get this because I feel like there will be more lost souls around. Let's pull that up and start using the chain gun on them. So yeah, there's need for balance. That's definite. Let's do the following. Let's get this up and get that hypersphere. Actually, yeah. Apparently the name of that thing is hypersphere, not supercharged. Even though if you looked on the top right corner, sorry, top left corner of the screen, when I picked that up, it called it a supercharged, not a what's this? Not a what does this do? And there's another secret here. That one was kind of easy to find because it was different texture. Oh god damn it! Chain gun, please. And I found it. Freaking. Well, I still have the hazmat suit running on me, so not much to worry. Oh, look at that. Do I want to pick that up now, though? I don't feel like I do. There we go. Oh, I have to come in here, see? Now to pick up the yellow. Even though there's a blue key to be used, right? Anyway, so that's pretty much the idea behind this whole thing of getting the player by the hand or not. Yes, there's need for balance. Yes, you cannot really limit the player and like turn him into a dull player. Yes, which cannot really do the thing. Well, really cannot do things on his own. Yes, but you can't really just forget about him and cause him to be stuck. Now Doom is very easy to navigate, let's say. There's not much to it regarding the map. Well, all we have to do sometimes is backtrack, not much else. Well, at least for me, yes. I don't know how about what the other players have to tell about it. So unfortunately, our time have come to its end once more. And well, I do thank you for your time. I invite you to come by the next episode so we may continue discussing about this whole thing, even though this topic is pretty much over for me, unless you have some thoughts on it, which you can leave on the comment section below. Are we done here? Yes, I just missed one secret, but that's alright, I suppose. So leave a comment on the section below. Yes, just be respectful about it and all that stuff, and come by the next episode. Yes, see you by then.